Hey there, how are you today? Welcome to our video Q&A. Today I want to talk about a question that I get from a lot of my clients that I'm working with, and they're talking about how to be successful. You know, Lisa, what does it mean to be successful? And what I tell them, well, first of all, it depends on what you want for your success. And once we start to figure that out, when we start looking at how to build that successful business, there's really three keys, three things that I think you need to focus on and really embrace. One is you have to know where you're going. And what I tell people is the biggest issue we have is that we don't dream big enough. And here's what I want to tell you. If today on my list I have go to the grocery store. All right, well, if you called and invited me out for lunch, I would totally beg going to the grocery store to go out to lunch with you, okay? Now, if I had on my list I was going to Hawaii, and you called and said to me, hey, do you want to go for lunch? I'd be like, oh, sorry, I'm taking a trip. I've been planning, I've been saving, I'm really super excited, I'm going to Hawaii. Now, hang with me because this does make sense. If your big dream is just to make my minimums, or just to do this, or just to do that, you are going to get blown off course left and right because it's not anything big that you've committed to. It's not really motivating. It's not exciting. Oh, I really want to make my minimums. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's not enough to keep you focused. It's not enough to keep you on track. Now, if you were to say, my big dream is going to Hawaii, now there's something worth shooting for, right? Because you don't do it every day. It's something out of the ordinary. It's something exciting and motivating. And I would tell you that's the single most important thing to success in direct sales is that you need to know where you're going, and where you're going has to be big. I work with a lot of people and they struggle with spouse and family support. And what I tell them is, take a look around your house. Do you have tons of product? Are you always working? And what do you have to show for it? Now, there's nothing wrong with having a hobby that we love. I think that's awesome. But if you want people to respect your business, you have to treat it as a business. And so when we talk about dreaming big, I want you to think about, what really can you do with your direct sales business? Can you pay your mortgage? Can you send your kids to college? Can you save for retirement? There are all sorts of things that you can do. Think about what your spouse would do if you said, beginning in July, I'm going to make the mortgage payment every month with my direct sales business. Do you think he'd get on board a little bit more? Absolutely. Because we need to commit to something. We need to make it bigger. We can't just take whatever comes in and just kind of, oh, I'm just going to roll with the punches. I really like it. Oh, I'll get that recruit eventually. Oh, that's not how it works when you're going to build a successful direct sales business. You have to know where you're going. You have to commit to the big dream. So think bigger, dream bigger. That's one of the keys. The second thing is you have to know how you're going to get there. It's so important that you know what steps you need to take in order to be successful in your direct sales business. What are the things that actually make you profitable? And I spend a lot of time with clients going through this because most people don't know. They just kind of have haphazardly built their business and they're looking at they keep throwing things out there hoping something will stick, but they don't really know what makes them money. And so you need to know that. You need to figure out what makes me profitable. Now, how can I do more of that? I heard it said once that only 10% of the things we do every day really have a grave importance. The other 90%, probably not so important. And the same holds true with your business. I will bet if you look at it, a lot of the things that you do really don't contribute to your long-term success in direct sales. And so when we talk about knowing where we want to go, it means, where does my money come from? How am I going to make more money? What are the things that I need to do on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis to ensure that I'm building a direct sales business that really can fulfill my dreams? And the third key that we talk about is embrace the potholes. You are going to have bumps in the road. And they can come in the form of your corporate office changing things. They can come in the form of your downline. They can be your customers. They can be your personal life. We all have things happen to us that bring us to our knees. But what we have to do is we have to take a step back, figure out what was I supposed to learn here, and move forward. The difference between someone who is successful and someone who is not is that the successful people don't quit. It's not that they've never struggled, it's just that they've never said, I'm done. They've said, holy cow, I need to regroup. And that's totally okay. But then they get up and they start moving again. They don't let themselves get sucked in or sucked down by all of the negative things that are going on around them. They are single-mindedly focused. And because, remember back, they're going to Hawaii and not the grocery store. You will not be able to handle the bumps in the road if your dream isn't big enough and your systems aren't strong enough. It is so critically important. These are the things that we're covering in our summer school class. It starts June 3rd. You can register now, but to me, they're the keys. They're the keys to making sure that you are living a life that you were intended to live, that you're not missing out on your big picture and your big dream. Because I know that you have greatness in you, and it's waiting in there. It's waiting to come out. You've got. If I were to ask you, what's your big dream? Your first answer would probably be, oh gosh, I don't know. But if we work and we work and we work, I know there are things that are really important in this life that you want to accomplish, and I know that your direct sales business can get you there. So I hope you join us. Let me know if you have any questions, and we will see you later on the blog. Thanks so much.